Okay, greetings my saplings, we are live. Alright, are you guys ready to cop these BYWs and React Element 87s? Cause I know I am. Alright, let's get set up over here. Let's get all up and ready. I'm just gonna send out the tweet, let everyone know we're live, and then I'll start answering some questions. What's up everyone who's saying what's up, what's going on guys? Good morning. Hope you're having a great day so far. It's only gonna get better hopefully. Alright, so let me just finish setting this up. You guys see what I'm doing. And what's going on everybody? What's going on? Today we are going to be trying to cop the React Element 87s, but not only that, we are also going to be trying to cop the PHARRELL BYW, also known as the Boost You Wear Crazy Ambition. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Love you guys. Good morning to you too. All right. Okay, so I actually didn't even check this morning if I knew this was going to be a first come first serve or if it's gonna be a waiting room. I'm sure they didn't update it yet, but I'm gonna check just to be safe. If you guys want to know how to do this on your own time, you just click with 2 fingers on Google Chrome on the product page, or right click. It depends what your settings are. Go into here. You just hit Command F. You see like up in the top hand corner, you'll see like a little typey thing. You just type in waiting room, and right here it still says false, but that's most likely because they still haven't updated it. We've seen false all the way up until like really close to, I'd say like 9:30, 10 or whatever. Apparently, I think in Europe it was first come first serve, but we have seen in the past for human races such as the blank canvas, where the blank canvas was a first come first serve in Europe. However, they still did the splash in the US, so I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be doing. So let's just hope they update it within the next, I don't know, 40 minutes, maybe next hour or so we can know for sure. Let's see. Someone said they're still sitting on Adidas EU. That's actually really surprising. I would not expect these to sit, considering they're supposed to be what, like 600 pairs in Adidas EU? Is that accurate? I think that's what Yeezy Mafia said, but I don't know how trustworthy Yeezy Mafia can be at times, honestly. You said what sizes are most profitable on the 87. Last thing I remember was for the sale colorway, because that's the only one I recommend going for. The last thing I recommended to you guys was an 8.5 and a 5.5, so let me check if they're still holding up. Okay, so 5.5 is still looking good, and 8.5 still looking good as well, but you know, everything's around the same, to be honest. Honestly, guys, I would go for your personal size, just in case you decide not to sell them. You know, you could also wear them, because honestly, I have no idea with this silhouette what sizes are going for what. I don't know how these shoes fit, because say normally like a 4.5 might go for the most, and maybe in this shoe specifically it'd be a 5. So I'm not really familiar with how this silhouette would react in the market. Huh, get it? React? Terrible joke. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure. I would just go for whatever you could get in these. I suggest going for your personal size. Let me get back to some questions. Let's see. BBC is dropping PHARRELLs on Frenzy app in a few hours. Okay, so thank you for the info, Jack Hansen. I actually didn't know that. See, this is why we have this wonderful community, so we could all help each other out like that. So, if you guys haven't already, make sure you download the Frenzy app. We've talked about the Frenzy app in a couple of videos in the past, but I had no idea they were dropping these BYW, so if you haven't already, I would suggest downloading it. Someone said, how do we know you're not your brother? You don't. That's the thing. You don't know. So maybe I'm tagged, maybe I'm not. But one thing I did want to tell you guys, here, check it out. Look what came in. Look what came in. We got my merch. So I'm happy to have this. You know, going manual today, so I made sure to pick this up. So yeah. It's New York City only for BBC on the app though. Oh, okay. So If you happen to be within the New York area, then I guess you could go for it, but otherwise, don't worry too much about it. Again, thanks for the info. Someone said 12 and a half will probably be the best size for the Reacts. That sounds fine. Yeah, 12 and a half usually sells really good in shoes, considering it's so rare. Right now, yeah, 12 and a half is going for 650, and I don't expect it to be dropping. Also, you can see there's a lot of demand on this. I mean, there's a bid already for 315, which is almost the equivalent to what the rest of the buy nows are at. So yeah, 12 and a half is definitely going to be good, but 12 and a half is also near impossible to get. That's why I don't always recommend them, just because it might be all or nothing. Sometimes you might just want to come away with a little bit of profit, but me personally, I just want this as a personal shoe. Like, I don't know, there's something about this silhouette that I just really think is cool. Also, the Element 87 that comes from, I forget what it's called, but it's extremely radioactive, actually. And I thought it was pretty cool. So I just figured cool silhouette, cool like meaning, I guess you could say, behind it. Cool colorway too, the sail, and also you can't go wrong with the black. I wouldn't mind getting a personal pair at all. Someone said you got 2 pairs. Hey, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Proud of you. All right. Someone said they are not first come first served. Okay, so can you guys fill me in? Everyone who was in the Europe splash page, or not the Europe splash page, when they dropped on Europe, like Adidas EU, was there a splash page or was it first come first serve? I would appreciate the info, so just to know. I know that sometimes it's different from the U.S., but I just was curious to know. So let me know if you said they are first come first serve. So they were first come first serve on Europe. Okay, that's what I was expecting. All right. Someone's saying the splash. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take your guys' word for it. Majority is saying that it was first come, first serve. The only thing I'm a little skeptical of, if it's going to be a first come, first serve for US, is just because if you guys remember for the blank canvas, they did a first come, first serve for Europe. However, for the US, they did the splash page, or the waiting room, you could call it. And they didn't update this till like 20 minutes before the drop. And if you guys remember for that drop, they kept having to push it back. It was initially 10 o'clock. Then they pushed it to like 11, then like 11:30, and it just kept getting pushed and pushed back. Thank you so much for the donation, Sergio. Really appreciate that, man. He said, keep up the great work, Keith. 100K. Almost, man. This community has been growing so rapidly, and honestly, guys, I'm literally so proud of you all. Like, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. This community has grown so much. You guys are saying it sat on Adidas Europe. Didn't some of the, I forget which ones, didn't some of the coral human races sit on Adidas Europe? I might be incorrect. It was one of the human races. They sat for quite a while or something like that. Not exactly sure, but right now, resale isn't looking too bad. Of course, you got that high $250 retail price, which is just a brutal, brutal killer. But right now, I really do think if these Adidas usually typically ships within a week. So honestly, by the way everything's looking right now, I'm definitely expecting these to drop a little bit. But I think they'll drop to like 300, maybe to 350, which means there's still going to be a little room for profit. So it's not going to be a ton of profit. I would suggest going for a size 4.5. 4.5 would probably be my best recommendation. So if you're a little skeptical on what size to go for, I would recommend going for the 4.5. Not only that, but a 13.5 should also be good. These 2 sizes I would recommend. And just perhaps a 14. I'm not exactly sure though. The rest of the sizes I think you still can profit off of, but it won't really be a notable amount. Let's see. You said were the sales first come first serve in Europe sneakers. I don't know what it was for Europe, but I can tell you for sure that it's going to be a Leo, or I guess you could say a first come first serve, because in the top right corner of the app, if it was a draw, it would say draw opens at 10 a.m. Eastern time. However, in this case, it did not say that. It just had the shoe up there, so we can expect it to be a first come first serve, but it's really a Leo. Let's see. You said the Pharrell Williams are sold out on the Adidas UK website. Okay. Alright, so I guess they did sell out. Yeah, so this reminds me. Someone said pink is the only one showing up for them on Adidas US. Yeah, so that's one thing I was a little confused about myself. So as you can see on this computer, even if I refresh, I see the black colorway and I also see the pink colorway. Now, if I go over to my other computer, which is a Windows, on this computer, I only never mind, they just took it off. Well, that explains it. I just didn't refresh. Okay, so that's understandable now. So it's just going to be the pink colorway for Adidas US. All right. Um, Someone said size 14 and 11.5 the best in React Elements. Thank you for the donation, Supreme Geo, and also thank you for the info, of course. Okay, so you said it was 14 and 11.5. Yeah, 14 is definitely always a good size. 11.5 was looking good yesterday. The last time I checked. 369 is looking good. Yeah. 14's going for 999, but let me see the bids. Okay, yeah, bids are at 350, so there's clearly some decent demand on these. So yeah, I would say 12.5, 14. He said 11.5. I guess that's a good size to go for if you guys want to. It's up to you though, you know. You said the black is there. Yeah, so speaking of the BYWs, before the black was showing up for me even after I refreshed a few times, but now it's gone as you guys can see. It just has completely disappeared and I have no idea why. But on my other computer, from the get-go, there was no black at all. I'll try refreshing again. Yeah, there's no black showing up for me. So everyone who sees a black, try refreshing your page and see if it comes. You said, "Sup, Keith, you the realist?" Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Go on Soul Links and go to the black one. It's still there. Okay, so you have to go. You have to find the link for it. All right. I don't know why it's not showing up here. That doesn't really make much sense to me. Let me see if they're under release dates. That's always possible to see. Otherwise, I'll just head on over to Soul Links and I'll click on the link to go to it there. So, yeah, for some reason, it's just the pink one up here. Not sure why that is. Not sure if they're taking it off. But let me go check out Soul Links since they're not showing up here. Oh yeah, and for all you guys wondering, also thank you for the info, Savid, if I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, Undefeated already dropped these. It was at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so here's the black pair. Let me just click on the link for these and hopefully it exists. Yeah, so the black pair still appears to be up here, but for some reason, when I'm on this page, as you guys could see, there's nothing. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe they're deciding to take it off or something, and the direct link is still up there, but I don't know. Maybe, since everyone else in the world only sees this pair, maybe we could be wise little fellas and only go for the black pair. Wouldn't that be nice, you know? Maybe we could do something like that. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm definitely going to have at least one page open for this black pair just because I think that there's a chance. Someone said, say sapling, please. Sapling? Should you hold the sales or sell them quick? Honestly, so here's the thing. There is no Element 87 coming out for a decent amount of time, actually. But there is an Element 85, I think, coming out really soon. But really, they're different silhouettes, and I think that there is definitely a chance that these could go up. However, if you get these like shipped early enough to you, they're going to go down before they go up. So I would suggest selling them, honestly. And then if you get these like really late, by that point when they've hit their trough, if it of course doesn't hurt to hold them, you know. It's up to you though. Will there be raffles for the Off-White Prestos? Yes, of course there will be raffles for the Off-White Prestos. Keith, the Pharrells are bricks. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, not completely, but like I mentioned in my How to Cop guide for them, I mentioned that they're going to react similar to how the coral human races did, and it all depends if you consider this a brick. I don't consider it a brick, I just consider it not really profitable. But as you can see, like a size 9, look at this. $2.95. So that means after fees, you're coming away with like $15 to $20 profit, which isn't really a notable amount. However, looking at it like a size 4.5, size like that, or maybe even like a size 13.5, there's a lot more profit to be made. So yeah, I think in all sizes, I wouldn't call them bricks. I would just say that they're not very profitable. I really don't think it's worth it to go for them. But I do think that there's other sizes that you should go for that are worth a little more, such as like a 4.5 or a 13.5. Those are the sizes I would personally recommend going for in either colorway. It doesn't matter. So again, guys, go for a 4.5. Not only that, but also go for a 13.5. I don't exactly know how a 5.5 or a 6.5 is going to turn out in this case, but I don't know. It's up to you. So yeah, honestly, I think it's gonna be what, like $20 profit or so for these. I don't. It's really up to you if it's worth your time. I don't think, in my opinion, I'd rather not waste the time. I'd rather not like send over the shoes, but they're still not a brick in my book. Just cause something, just cause you can make very small profit, I don't classify that as a brick. Classify a brick as something you either can't sell or you lose money on by selling. But in this case, you're making very little money. So I don't think it's worth it to go for them in like any of these sizes. But I wouldn't call them bricks, if you guys know what I'm saying. But also, 4.5 and a 13.5, I would not call those two sizes bricks. So if you guys want 13.5, 4.5, those are some good sizes to go for. So yeah, you guys are saying the black pairs are no longer there. Yeah, I don't know why they're not showing up. It's really weird. So let me just look at the black pair because I'm sure it might be a little different here. Alright, so 4.5 right now. So just listen to this, guys. It's $3.99, but a size 5 is $9.89. You have to keep in mind that there's not a lot of pairs in circulation. I really do think that although this is $9.89, I really do think that this price is going to dip a lot. I don't think size 5 is going to be worse than a size 4.5. 4.5 has it's $3.99 right now. Even a size 4 is going for more, but I still think that size 4.5 will prevail. I think that these two sizes will drop significantly, and a 4.5 might be the one that just sort of holds up. But also 13.5 is definitely a good size. It's up to you, of course, whatever sizes you want to go for. This is just my predictions that I'm sharing with you guys since you guys are asking. But, go with your gut. You do what you guys feel is necessary, whatever you guys like. I trust you guys to make the right decisions for yourself, so of course you do whatever. Alright, so let's see. They sat in Europe for at least an hour. Okay, so yeah, that's a little wild actually. That's why I'm kind of recommending going for only these two rare sizes. So one problem though is that with the 4.5, there is no bid. There's also no, there's no bid for a 13.5. The highest bid right now is for a size 15. So you know what, maybe if you guys want, go for a size 15. I really don't think it's going to be possible to get those either. But of course, if you guys don't want to take any risks at all, just stick to the sale colorway in the Element 87. So if you don't want to take any risks today, just head on over to these Element 87s. Go for them here. If you guys know what to do, like I mentioned it all in my How to Cop guide, how to set up multiple accounts without getting IP banned. So yeah. Any tips for copying Element 87s? Yes, just make as many accounts as possible with all the ways I mentioned in my, in my How to Cop guide. How I mentioned, like, you gotta make sure your IP address is different for, more, like, it has to, if you have more than 3 accounts, I would suggest changing up the IP address. Now, there is a chance that it's not actually the amount of IP addresses. It could just be the fact that, we might be entering them too fast, sending too many requests within a small period of time. I think that's definitely a possibility, but So far, what I found out, it's 3, but maybe if we spread it out more, I don't know. Because if it's not a draw, we can't really spread it out. If it's a Leo, we only have 2 to 4 minutes, so I think the best thing we could do is only do 3 max per IP address. Now, if it was a draw, it's a little different. Maybe we spread them out a little more. Someone said I lost $10 for the Yeezy 500 utility. Yeah, that's why I didn't even go for them. The only one I went for was a size 4.5, and I sold that one. Barely made any profit too, just very little. So I'm glad I didn't go for any of those common sizes. In Europe, elements were very hard to cop. Pharrell was easy. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm expecting, honestly. So yeah, guys, maybe just to be safe, considering you're not going to be making a ton of profit anyway, maybe you don't go for these. I heard they're extremely limited, but it's up to you. I'm personally only going for those rare sizes. If I don't get the rare sizes, I'm not going for any other pairs just because, look, in my opinion, I don't really like this shoe at all. It's not the color pink that I don't like. Frankly, I think pink looks cool on a shoe, especially for the month of October, which is coming up. But I don't know. I just hate this silhouette. The Boost You Wear silhouette is definitely not my favorite. I don't plan on rocking this shoe at all. But on the other hand, the Element 87s, not only is this shoe profitable, but I also really want to rock this shoe. So I'm going to be focusing most of my efforts on the Pharrell. I mean, not the Pharrell, on the Element 87. It's up to you what you guys want to do, though. Will this have resale? Yes, the Element 87 will. All sizes will be profitable. In the sale colorway, keep in mind. Speaking of these, I actually don't know what the black 87 is going for. I wouldn't suggest going for the black pair for resale, but let me see. Yeah, I wouldn't take the risk for the black pair. Black pair, you should stick to personal wear only, in my opinion. Unless there is a chance that these prices do shoot up after the release. We've seen that with certain rare Jordans that have released in the past. So I'm not sure what's going to be happening. In my opinion, though, if you only want to profit off the shoes, just stick to the sale colorway. What if you have 2 accounts with the same card and you put them both in the raffle and win both accounts and you only have money for 1 pair? Can you cancel it in one? Please help. Yeah, you can cancel within 30 minutes, but what I would recommend is, just taking out a loan or something like that. If you could pay someone back or something along the lines of that, just because the sales will be profitable in the end. Also, if you can't profit off of them, somehow if they brick, you do get free returns with Nike. Also, guys, keep in mind for Adidas.com, you do also get free returns, I believe. I think you do, right? Can someone verify that? I'd appreciate that. But yeah, I think Adidas also has free returns, so you're not really taking too much of a risk. Let's see. Yes, Adidas has free returns. Okay, so thank you guys for the info. I just needed some clarification. So yeah, there's no risk on these. If you want to go for them, maybe you just want to see them in hand, see how they look. You could just ship them back if you don't like them. You could go ahead and do that, Lots of people return their Yeezy 500s, I know that. So is the Boost You Wear worth getting? If so, what color? The color doesn't really matter. It's the size that matters. I would suggest going for a size 4.5 and a 13.5. But if they happen to brick, because I definitely am expecting these to go down a decent amount, I would suggest going for those sizes. And if they happen to brick, you just get a free return. You can't lose money. You get 30 days free return. Yeezys are dead, lol. I wouldn't say they're dead. I would say resale is dead on the Yeezys because, there's still tons of demand for Yeezys. Lots of people who aren't into sneakers, who are just into Yeezys, are still out there. Do you recommend using the same name for multiple email address for raffle entries? The name doesn't matter, so I always just put a random name. Like, you can put random letters, I usually put my first name and I just change up the last name just because, why not? It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, they don't track your first name doesn't have to be accurate. Your last name doesn't even have to be accurate until you have to pay for the shoe. because then it has to match your billing. Will the Jordan 3 triple white be hard to cop? No, it should be very easy to cop actually, so don't stress too much about that. And they're pretty nice, not gonna lie. I like that translucent bottom they decided to go with. Yeezys aren't dead, just the resale is dead. Yep, I agree with exactly what you said. What size for the sales for resale? Honestly, guys, I think all the sizes are going to be profitable. So just go for whatever you can get. And other than that, though, size. I think someone said 11. Let's go look at them again. Anyway. So looking at the best sizes for these, I think we said 14 was excellent. Then 11 and a half, yeah, that's what someone recommended. 11 and a half does indeed look good. And then 12 and a half. So if you want, go for these sizes in the sale colorway. But in the sale colorway, I think that you'll be able to profit off of all sizes. Maybe like a size 6 is a little risky. 7 a little risky. Maybe you want to go for the other sizes. But yeah, just head on over to StockX and just make the decision for yourself. Check out the bids too. Bids are important as well. Tips for the sneakers app: just make as many accounts as possible. The way you set up the info, if you don't know, just make sure you check out the how to cop guide for these, because you might have to change up some of the info and stuff like that. But in France, React Elements drop until 2 weeks. Oh, I was unaware that they didn't drop yet. So if they don't drop for a while in France, maybe try and get rid of your pairs quick until more go into circulation. Thank you for the donation, Cross4. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate that, man. What websites do Elements drop on? The Elements drop on Nike sneakers, and that's it so far. What websites do the Elements drop on? Yeah, it's just Nike sneakers is the only one that I know of so far. And then I think that in the future, there may potentially be a couple of more first come, first serves. Not exactly sure, but I'll keep you guys updated. Look them up. It shows what websites and retailers they're going to be on. I think that all the retailers that had these that were overseas already released on June 21st, was it? I don't remember what I said in my video, but yeah. So I wouldn't actually recommend waiting for other releases. I think most of them already happened. How do you make multiple accounts on Nike sneakers? I have to get new numbers. No, all you have to do is use a friend's phone number and just ask them to send you the verification code. Because I'm assuming most of our friends, they probably won't be using their Nike sneakers account, stuff like that. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Someone said, I just want to know if I can cop the all-black, off-white Prestos in Australia. Yes, most of the raffles that I'll be talking about actually do ship worldwide. So if you guys are interested in copying the black off-white Presto, you could go for them as well. Currently, it is 9:05. We have 55 minutes until the Nike sneakers drop for these. And then we also, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, or if it's a waiting room, it might be a little before that, we have these. Let me just refresh this, see if it's still false. So, yeah, it's still false. So as of now, it is still a first come, first serve. All right. Keith, does the billing address have to be the same as the shipping on Nike? Yeah, you always have to keep the billing and shipping the same. At least that's what I do. Keith, Adidas sent me an alert saying they were shipping my utility blacks, but my bank canceled payment when I first tried to buy them. Do you think I will get a free pair? I've actually heard of that happening, so I do think it's very possible that you might get a free pair. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with your case, though, but I have heard of many people getting free pairs in that exact instance. Keith, what websites do the Elements drop on? The Elements, unfortunately, only are dropping on Nike sneakers today. They already dropped on most of their retailers on the 21st of June. But I think that there might be some more retailers that pop up. Not only that, but there's going to be more colorways in the future. So if you don't cop on Nike sneakers, you know, don't stress too much. All right. Keith, where's Teg? Teg is not currently here right now. He's out with his friends. But, you know, I'll make sure to call him in for the next stream. Forgot to tell him I was streaming. I know you guys wanted to see him with me. What do you think of the Nike ACG Ruckle Ridge? I actually haven't even looked those up yet. The Nike ACG Ruckle Ridge. We just see a picture of how they look. ACG. Ruckle Ridge. Oh, I hate these. Nah, I mean, like, if I guess if you're into hiking, you know, these might be good for you, but I'm just not a fan of this colorway or silhouette at all. Yeah, this is definitely not my style. I could picture these being comfortable, but I don't know. This kind of just looks like a mom shoe who might like to hike or something like that. I don't know. If this was the shoe you were talking about, I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know. I can't get behind this silhouette. Not my style. Uh, Keith, been following since 3K subs. Stop ignoring me. Oh, hey Dylan, what's up? Sorry if I miss a lot of your comments, guys. It just keeps going up, so I'm trying to get to as many as I can. That's my bad. Let me get to some more. Let's see. Keith, what do you think of the 700 Kiwi Mauve? I haven't even looked that up. Oh, you're talking about the Yeezy 700. Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about. So with the 700s, I really like their silhouette. Initially, I hated the original colorway, but it really did grow on me a lot. So as of now, I love the silhouette for the Wave Runner still, but that colorway, not my style in my opinion. That's just not for me. But you know, if you guys like it, you guys rock it. You know, it's whatever you guys like. I'm just personally not a fan of the colorway. That's all. Still love the silhouette of the 700 though. Let's see. All good. I'm just stating the release times. Uh, there's 3 places releasing, not just sneakers confirmed. Oh shoot, Dylan. So you're saying there's more releases for them? Uh, so let me try and scroll up to what you said. I missed it. I didn't see anything. So you said there's more releases for them other than Nike sneakers for the Element 87. Someone said, why are Elements not showing up on the Sneakers app USA? Try closing the app and opening it up again. Let me actually check my app, see if they're showing up there. So I'm just loading up my app. Oh, Kith and Dover Street Market. Yeah, actually, I didn't know they were getting them. Okay, so I guess we could open up Dover Street Market. Dover Street Market in New York, I'm assuming they're dropping on. Dover Street Market, New York eShop. Um, are you sure they are? Is it just on the regular Dover Street Market eShop? Or is it on Dover Street Market, New York eShop? Um, Sneakers, Essence. Okay, there you go, Dylan. I see it now. Sneakers, Essence, and Blends are getting them. Okay, so those are the ones. All right. Thank you for the info. This is why this community is awesome. Whoops. Oh, come on. I just... God damn. Okay, so they're going to be on here as well. Where's the search button on Essence? Here it is. Huh. Did the product page not come up yet? So, blends are getting them as well. Thank you so much for the donation, Odie, if I pronounced that right. Keith, please help. I got scammed by Grail restocks. Ooh, that's rough. If you went through PayPal, or if you just stuck through Grail, you'll be fine. Just uh, you could there's something you could say to them. I forget what it is, but there's a way to dispute it or say something was incorrect. As long as you did it through Grailed, you're completely fine. However, if you if you like went outside of Grailed and you did the payment through there, they're not going to be able to help you at all. So that's I guess all I would say. There's a thing you can do when you say didn't receive my order or something like that. Thank you for the donation though. Ligma is also getting them. Undefeated already dropped for them. Ligma, that's what it is. Never once visited Ligma. Huh. My Am I on the wrong thing? Ligma nuts. Oh. Oh, thanks. I got that one a little late. You got me. You got me pretty good there. Ah, boy. Isn't this community just, just fantastic? Ah, that's great. Thank you for the donation, Jordan. You said missed out on your Australia drop. Been donating every stream. Hey, thank you so much, Jordan. You are really a legend. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, man. But I really got... Oh, man. You guys really got me. Oh, man. This community is great, isn't it? Oh, man. I even said I never visited Ligma. Oh, God. You guys got me. You got me good. Oh. Alright, so... Did the product page not go up right now? I'm still waiting on the product page for this one, but I don't know if it... I guess under new arrivals, maybe it'd pop up here. Thank you for the donation, Jordan. Nike Australia dropping the black Levi's tonight. Hey, okay, so if you're in Australia, you can get the black Levi's. All right, so that's enough for you guys. Kind of Australia doesn't often get a lot of stock, which is unfortunate. But hey, if you guys are getting those, I mean that's just as good, right? You said you don't see the Element 87s on the sneakers app. Yeah, sorry, I see them on here, so they're on my sneakers app. So if I were you, I would try restarting your phone, or perhaps seeing if the app needs an update. Maybe just closing it out, sign in, sign out, sign back in. Oh, Blends is the Frenzy app, right? Okay, so you would need the Frenzy app for that. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Do I still have Frenzy? Yeah, I still have it. If you don't already, download the Frenzy app, and Blends is going to be releasing them there. Alright. Alright, yeah, I charge back on PayPal, but if they send other people fakes. Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay, so that's some good information, Odie. So, obviously, you wouldn't want to be purchasing from them, or anyone shouldn't be purchasing from them at all. Of course, there's a lot of great sellers on Grailed. It's just, I don't know. It's really risky on Grailed, make sure they have really, really good feedback whenever you purchase on Grailed, or just even eBay, stuff like that too. It's just, I don't know. It's sketchy sometimes. What's the best size to resell on StockX? If you're referring to the Element 87s, we were talking about this before, but 11.5, 14, and 12.5 were the best sizes in the sale colorway. So I would only suggest going for the sale for resale if you guys were interested. Oh, you said, I think he's saying Grail restocks, not Grailed. Oh, okay, okay. So that's Grail restocks. I'm not familiar with them. Huh. If anyone was thinking of buying from Grail restocks, though, stay away from them. A valuable member of our community just informed us that he was scammed by them. Luckily, he was able to charge back, but I don't know. I would. Oh, Grail restocks is associated to SHB Views YouTuber. Okay, I'm not familiar with them either, but yeah, if you guys are gonna buy from Grail restocks, maybe stay away from them. I'll check them out right now. Grail restocks. This is the guy, Rishi Rich. Is that him? Or no, SHB. That's the guy you were talking about, right? I don't know. I don't know how they scammed you. Like, what did they do? Did they not send you anything? But all right, I see. I guess you got to purchase a membership. That's how a lot of these sites work. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof of them scamming, so I can't officially say anything. I don't want to deal with a lawsuit or anything like that. But yeah, this makes sense. I've seen lots of sites like this. So, considering someone is claiming that they were scammed, I would not recommend, this site at all. I would stay away from here, but I can't say that they like actually scammed someone. I'm just saying, it's worth keeping in mind that they could have, you know, they sent him fake. They sent him a fake item. All right. Still, like, I can't prove any of that. As much as I believe you, I can't make the claim legally that they're scamming people. But I would not recommend staying off there. So thank you for the info. This is a great community. We're always protecting each other like that. And I appreciate that for letting us know, because now maybe you just saved a lot of these people's time and money. Someone said first come, first serve on Element 87. Yes, it is going to be a first come, first serve, but it's actually a Leo, which is like 2 to 4. It's like a 2 to 4 minute draw, but it doesn't actually say it's a draw. It's just you gotta get in all your accounts as fast as you can. Keith Adam, and after they sent him the fake item, they're denying that they sent him a fake item. Well, I mean, of course, that's what any company would do, right? Grail Restocks is not run by SHB Views. It's ran by his friend. All right. I'm gonna try to hop off the topic of that just because I don't want to get into any issues, any legal issues, stuff like that. So I'd rather stay away from making allegations or anything like that. But so far, thank you for the info. I'm just not gonna recommend that you go on there. Some sites that I would recommend purchasing off of, Go StockX. Those are, I guess, your safest bet. Even there though, there's fakes that always slip through. 1 in 1,000, 1 out of 10,000 times there's gonna be a fake. It just happens. People make mistakes, but they're still the safest places you could buy from, other than of course the actual retailers. Keith, bro, will the butter resale go up? Yeah, at this point they've kind of hit their trough, so the only way they could really go is up. I think they'll have a similar reaction in the market like the Beluga 2.0s did, where they took a decent amount of time. I'd say it took maybe like 6 months for them to reach a significant increase. So yeah, give them 6 months at least, then you could sell them. Concepts is doing an in-store purchase, 10 a.m. Cambridge, 11 a.m. New York. Okay, so if you guys are in that area, go check it out. Congrats on 50K, Keith. Just woke up and joined the live stream. Welcome to everyone who's joining the live stream. Us early goers have been at it, talking about some stuff for quite a while. But, if you're new, welcome, of course. Good morning. Black Levi sat everywhere in the UK. Really? I did not actually expect that. I knew the white ones were more limited than the originals, but I had no idea that the black ones sat. Thank you for another donation, Supreme Geo. Preem Cop is a good place to buy real shoes. Alright, I've never actually checked out Preem Comp, but thank you for the info, Supreme Geo. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so I can't say anything myself, but according to one of our members in the community, that's what he's suggesting. Check the waiting. Okay, yeah, good idea. So I'm gonna refresh this, see if it still says false. Still says false. Let me just go back, check again, just to be safe. Alright, so again, once you go here, Command F, type in waiting room, and it is still false. So far, at 9:23, it is still a first come, first serve, but they could push back. They could do it at 9:40, and it'll change to true at that point. You never know, like, they do this really late oftentimes. So, right now, still a first come, first serve on Adidas.com, but we don't exactly know if it's going to be first come, first serve getting closer to the release. You said, when are the elements dropping? At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and I believe that is the same time they're dropping on the Frenzy app, actually. So if you haven't already, download the Frenzy app. Alright, so where do we cop the Jordan 4 Levi? I'm from Australia. They are dropping today. Need your help, please. The Jordan 4 Levi is apparently dropping on Nike in Australia. So, yeah, it should be fairly simple for you to cop there. Black Pharrells are releasing on Adidas in 40 minutes. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. I forgot my computer charger. Oh, goodness. Computer's about to die. Hold on. 1 second. Let me get the charger. Alright, I got the charger. Sorry about that, guys. Computer's about to die. It's on like 20%. Alright. There we go. Now we should be all good. Come on. There we go. Clutched it out. That would have sucked if my computer died midstream. You guys would have been like, what the hell, Keith? You just left us here in the middle of nowhere? Well, that wasn't very kind of you, Anyway, should be on site 15 minutes prior. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Let's see. Thoughts on Pharrell resale bricks or resale due to stock numbers? So, like I was mentioning before, I think that most sizes in these aren't going to be profitable. No, they are going to be profitable. It's just not a significant amount. Could be like around $20 or so. Like the Coral Human Races, if you guys remember those. I know these are extremely limited, like 3,000 K pairs total. But, I would still stick to sizes like sizes 13.5, sizes 4.5. I think those would be your best bet. So, it's up to you what you want to go for, though. Alright, let me head on over to SoulLinks just so I could get the link again for the black pair, because for some reason the black pair isn't showing up. I'm not exactly sure why. Before, like last night, they were showing up, but now they're not. So I'm just going to head on over to SoulLinks so I could grab that link for this black pair. Alright. Keith, what do you think about the Adidas Ultra Boost Bape collab? So I actually am not a big fan of Bape. However, those look incredible. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. There's something about the camouflage on the Ultra Boost that I just think looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the donation. Aria Gay, Seattle. Oh no, it's R. I don't know how to pronounce that. Where do I enter money info on sneakers trying to save time? Go to the top right corner in the website and click on settings. Then when you go into your settings, you'll see an option all the way when you scroll to the bottom. So yeah, that's all you have to do. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It's um Ray Guy, Seattle. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. But thank you for the donation. Hopefully that helped you out. Let's see. Are you gay, Seattle? I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Um, Thank you so much for the donation, Steven. Steven has been donating in like all these past streams. Much appreciated, Steven. Keith, you're the GOAT. Congrats on 50K. Thank you so much. And, this 50K isn't just like my 50K. This is 50K as a community. We're growing stronger every day. As you guys can see, we got the manual tee. The manual, if you guys were interested in copying some stuff, you could feel free to check it out. Spreadshirt.com/Keith Adam. Yeah, as you can see, we got, Borat up in here, if you guys can see him. And, we got some cool stuff if you guys are interested, representing the community. Now, there was a problem with this shirt. I can't get this off of the site for some reason. It will not let me remove it, so I would not suggest purchasing this just because you can't really see it. But, all the rest of the stuff is, sweet. I also got the long sleeve sapling one. Really like that, how that came out. But yeah, if you guys are interested, feel free to check this out as well. Again, spreadshirt.com/Keith Adam. But I'm not gonna pressure you. It's whatever you want. I'd rather not turn this into an advertisement. I'd rather just stay on topic. Let's see. Do you think the Bape Ultra Boost is gonna resell? Yeah, I actually really do think that they're gonna resell. Where's the sale colorway on Nike sneakers? It is, if you go to upcoming, it's like right under there. Yeah, so just head on over to upcoming and they'll be on there. So like on the website or the app, there's a section called upcoming and they'll show up right here. So as you can see, we got the sale right here. This is the one you guys are going to want to go for. Man, these things look so nice. I really need a personal pair. I don't know, there's something about them. This silhouette just, I don't know, it just looks so nice. I don't know if you guys feel the same way I do. Alright, let's see. Is there any store that ship in Europe? So all the Europe stores already released on June 21st, I believe. But I think that you guys will be getting more colorways in the future. So if you didn't cop, don't stress too much. How did you find the black colorway? I don't see it. Oh, so I think you mean for the BYWs. You actually had to go to the direct link. So go to soullinks.com. And then on soullinks.com, you'll see the black pair and the pink pair. Click on the black pair and then click the link for the black pair and you should be fine. Someone said I got 6 pairs of the Pharrells, but I canceled because the For Sure had plenty of pairs. 20 minutes after release, still full-size run. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that it was like... I heard that they sat for like an hour around that time. So far, if you were wondering, yes, it is a first come, first serve. I'll check again just to see if anything changed. Again, if you guys want to do this on your own, you hit with 2 fingers on Google Chrome or right-click, depends what your settings are. You just hit with 2 fingers on the product page. Click on View Page Source. Once you see all this wacky stuff, you're like, if it would load, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is all this stuff? All you got to do is type in waiting room product. You type in by hitting Command F. I keep misspelling it because I'm an idiot. There. And you should see right here, it will say true or false. Right here it says false, which means it's not going to be a waiting room product. So far, as of now at least, it is just going to be a First come, first serve, but you know, it could change. Anything could change. I was logged out of my sneakers app account, and now it says error occurred. I'm not sure why that happened, but I've never experienced that myself. Can you buy the Element 87s on a desktop, or does it have to be on your phone? You can buy it on desktop or phone. It doesn't matter. The Boost You Wear sold out in 2 minutes on Adidas Australia. Well, Australia gets like no stock, unfortunately. But yeah, who knows what's gonna happen in the U.S.? I have no idea what's gonna happen here. What's the best sizes for the 87? I would go for the Sail colorway, and we'll go for size 11.5, 14, and a 12.5. Those are the sizes I would recommend going for. Here, let's check it out. Yeah, those are the sizes that look pretty good as of now. But you know, all sizes kind of look good. Like, you know, a 5.5 is looking pretty good still. All of them, honestly. I think you'll be able to profit off of any size, so it shouldn't really matter. Let's see. Do you think they would sell out quick? I'm not sure. I heard there was what, 600 pairs on Adidas Europe, and they still sat there. I don't even know how that's possible, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. Maybe they'll sell out quick, maybe they won't. I'm not sure. Should I keep Yeezy Butters, size 7.5 US, or is the price going to drop? They've already dropped as much as they really can. So over time you'll see an increase, but not a significant increase. I think it will be somewhere similar to how the Beluga 2.0s reacted. So expect something like that. Alright, so we got 27 minutes until the drop. Alright, so currently it is still a first come first serve for these, but I think 20 minutes out from the release is when they're actually going to be doing it. So they're releasing at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, meaning that probably at 9:40 we'll know for sure. Excuse me, I'm tired. Let's see. Sales are dropping in Undefeated. I think the sales already released them at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. But yeah, Kith is releasing them as well, but I was not aware that APB store was releasing them. Then also, Amamier, Social Status, Dover Street Market, New York, and Blends. I was not aware of all these stores releasing them, but I know that you should download the Frenzy app if you haven't, because the Frenzy app has them releasing on Blends. So, definitely download the app if you haven't already. Let's see. Also the day before on Billionaire Boys Club. Okay, I was unaware of that. Okay, so you can't find the black pair. Okay, so for these, I don't know why it wasn't showing up, but for the black pair, you have to go onto soullinks.com, find the picture of the black one, click on that, scroll down to the link for these, then click on that. That's the only way you're going to be able to get them, and I'm not exactly sure why it is like this. Yeah, so the black pair, as you can see, normally it didn't show up for me, you know, like, you can see, like, there was no black pair right there. But I had to go to the direct link for these. I had to go to the Soul Links link for this one specifically. Are you trying to keep it personal with the Pharrell? No, I only want a personal with the Element 87. I really like those shoes, but these Pharrells I just can't get behind. Don't get me wrong. I love the Human Race, and I even love the Tennis Human Race. I think both silhouettes are awesome. But I don't know. I am not a fan of this. I don't know. I think the colors are cool, but I'm not a big fan of this silhouette at all. Just looks really... I guess that's why they call it the crazy Boost You Wear. You know, because it's crazy. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. So yeah, for all you guys saying you can't find the black Pharrell one, all you gotta do is go to soullinks.com, click on the black shoe. Once you click on the black shoe, go down, find the link for adidas.com and click on that. I don't know why you can't see I can't see it either when I just normally go to the regular colorway. This is the only way to get the black pair for some reason. Not exactly sure why it is. 87s are not on sneakers. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. It's not showing up for them for some reason. I'm not sure why they're not showing up on some people's sneakers, but they're showing up for me, both colorways. So if it's not showing up for you on your app, maybe try desktop if you haven't already. Why does it say 404 error? I don't know. I'm not sure why it says 404 error. Does it say that for Nike sneakers? Huh. Yeah, try logging out and logging back in again. Keith, why can't I enter a shipping address on Nike multiple account spoof? Why can't I enter a shipping address? You can enter a shipping address, and in fact, you can keep it the same. You don't have to change it up at all. Pink or black for resale? I think they're going to be about the same. I think it's the sizes that really matter. So I would suggest going for like a 4.5 or maybe like a 13.5. But I think there's a chance that maybe the black might go for more just because it's kind of hidden right now. I don't know why you can't see it. Like, it's not showing up for me either. So, maybe there's a chance that the black might bounce back a little. Do you refresh the app with the 87s release or what? No, you could just go onto the product page on the app, just wait there, and comes 10 o'clock, it will automatically change on the dot. Are the crazies a waiting room? I haven't checked in a minute, so let me check it real quick. So again, guys, on Google Chrome, go to the product page, hit with 2 fingers or double tap or maybe right click, it depends what your settings are. Click on view page source. Once you see all this stuff come up, wait for it. Here we go. Once you see all this, you've got to hit Command F. You'll see a little box come up, then type in waiting room. And currently it still says false. And false, of course, means that it's going to be a first come, first serve. So as of now, no waiting room, which with Pharrell shoes, waiting rooms haven't really been too successful, like with the human races. If you guys remember, you would keep getting in. It wasn't a problem getting in, but you could not, for the life of you, add to bag. And if you did add to bag, you couldn't check out. It was like, I remember that blank canvas release had to be one of the worst releases on Adidas.com history. If you guys remember that, it was just awful. I was trying to cop them on a plane, and it was just impossible. So difficult to get them. Can you tweet out the link for the black? Yes, I can, actually. So this is the link from SoulLinks that I acquired. So I'll tweet out the link. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. Alright, if it would load, that'd be great, but there we go. Here we go. Alright, should be down there now. Alright, so if you guys don't have the link, just head on over to my Twitter, which is KeithAdam10. You will be able to get the link to head on over and go on to the black pair of the human races. Or not the human races, the Boost You wears. I don't know why I said human race. I guess because it's a Pharrell shoe. But yeah, just click on this link right here. Should take you right to it. Alright. What are the best sizes for the Nike React? So go for the sale colorway. And in the sale colorway, go for a 12.5, 11.5, and a size 14. I think those were good ones. So yeah, looking at it, 14, 12.5, 11.5. Those are good. Even a 5.5 looks good. Any of the sizes, though. The sale is going to be profitable. I would not recommend getting the black pair for resale. Stick to personal wear only with the black pair. That's just my personal opinion, but You guys do whatever you want to do. It's completely up to you. React dropping on Essence. Yes, someone mentioned that before, but it's not. I don't think the product page is up there yet. And I'm not exactly sure what time. I wonder if Solinks has some info on this. I'm gonna head on over there, see if Solinks has anything on these releases, because I know most of their releases happen at June 21st overseas. But let me just check to be safe. Maybe they added some other stuff. Yeah, it's just the June 21st ones are the only ones showing up for some reason. Let me go to one of my other things. Where was it? Soul Retriever. This is another good source. I really like this one. If you haven't already, check out soulretriever.com. But let's see if they're up here. I guess they didn't have them up here this time. I thought they had them for a little while, but I guess not. Maybe Soul Supplier will have some links. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if anyone knows already, but Adidas is first come, first serve, but you get 10 minutes to check out your pair once in bag. Yeah, so even though you get 10 minutes sometimes, occasionally you get cart jacked. I don't think they're going to be too difficult to cop. So I think you should be fine when copying a pair. You shouldn't get cart jacked. But yeah, so far it is a first come, first serve, and that's what it was in Adidas Europe. According to the view page source right now, it is still false, which means first come, first serve. They will usually update it by this time, so really expecting it to be a first come, first serve. It still says false. So I think we're looking at a first come, first serve, guys. It's up to you. I would suggest going for the Sail colorway and the Element 87 and then focusing on this. It's up to you what you want to do, though. So I'll just give you a final look because we're getting really close to the release. Thank you so much for the donation, Ian. Really appreciate that. Still doing great things, bro. You are appreciated. Thank you, man, and your donation is appreciated, and also your support is appreciated. Man, means a lot to me. Alright, so, like a lot of these sides are looking pretty good in my opinion. So you will not have to use the multiple people jig, it looks like. So let me actually change this. I just gotta change what this says up here. Here, let me just get rid of some of this. Alright, that should be fine. Fine and dandy. Alright. Okay, let's see. Stock numbers for Element 87. I don't know what the exact stock numbers are actually, but you can expect the Sail colorway to be profitable. That's all you really need to know. Which Boost You Wear colorway should I go for? I would suggest going for the black pair just because, I don't know, for some reason they're not showing up for normal Adidas.com. Like, if you just look over here, they're not coming up, so maybe there's something special about them. I don't know. Yeah, so go for the black pair just for the heck of it, you know? You also get free returns, so there's no real risk at all. Alright, so we got 13 minutes until the Element 87 drop. We also got 13 minutes until this drop. Let me check one more time. Just make sure it's not a first come first. To make sure it's not a waiting room. So far, still a first come first serve, and I'm really happy about that because waiting rooms do not go well for Pharrell shoes or just very limited shoes in general. Yeah, it still says false. So I think we're good. Hey man, really enjoying the content. Just want to know if you sold all your butters. No, I actually kept a personal pair for the butters. I'll probably wear them for a couple of months and then I'll let go of them. Not really like my favorite shoe, so hopefully that answers your question. I'm just holding on to it just to wear them a couple of times during the summer. That's all. Link for Element 87 sale. All you got to do is go to Nike.com/launch. You just go onto here, and then you'll see right here on under upcoming. You'll see this right here. Okay. What tab should I go for? The 87s. What tab should you go for? I don't know what you mean by that. Any shoot, these comments going fast. Anybody know how long does shipping take from Yeezy Supply? I ordered the utility blacks and didn't receive my tracking info. Who can I contact? Yeezy Supply is absolutely the worst shipper. In fact, they lost my blue tints. I've mentioned this a couple of times before, and I never got my money back for them. So hopefully you get your pair, but Yeezy Supply just happens like that. It's really, really sad. But Yeezy Supply takes forever to ship sometimes, or they ship right away. It's really inconsistent. Right. So make sure all your accounts are already set up. I'm only going to be running 7 accounts because that's only the amount of payment method I have. And I'm keeping different payment methods for each individual account just for safety. So hopefully I get lucky. Let's hope for the best. Make sure your size is selected. I know some shoes run differently. I would suggest going true to size for this one because I haven't tried these on, obviously, but I have tried on the Nike Epic Reacts, and I think that they'll have a similar feel. So those fit true to size for me, so I would suggest going true to size for these as well. It's up to you what you want to do. Of course, we got 12 minutes until the drop. Almost about to go live. Alright. Let's hope we get lucky, alright guys? That's all we could do. So I think I'm going to be going for the sail colorway for personal wear, but I might also go for the black colorway for personal wear, just because black does go with everything. Not 100% as of now though. This could just be like, because these are apparently really comfortable despite it having like the translucent upper. I heard that it's still really comfortable. So, I don't know. I could make these like everyday shoes. These could definitely be like sweet. You could see they got some cork on the soles too, it looks like. It's pretty awesome. So, I might also go for the black pair for personal, but I really like the sail for personal. Just because they stand out more. I've always liked shoes that are kind of bold. Can Australians buy these? No, not today, but Australians can buy the black Levi's for today. Or tomorrow, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Alright. So these are about to go live. We have 10 minutes until they go live. 10 minutes. So no multiple people jig, right? Yes, correct. You are 100% right. We are not going to be using the multiple people jig just because it is going to be a first come, first serve on Adidas. The only thing we'll be using the multiple people jig for, I guess you could say, would be for Nike sneakers, just because you're going to have to use multiple accounts. I got the Nike sneakers going on this computer over here. I got a couple accounts on here with a VPN. Then I also have 3 accounts on here without a VPN. And then I have my phone on long-term evolution. So let's just hope for the best, guys. I think we're in for some good luck, Will PayPal work for Adidas? PayPal didn't work last time for Adidas, but being that this is a different shoe, I think there's a chance. I mean, you never know. Why not just give it a shot, How hyped are the 87s, really? The sail colorway is pretty hyped. Black pair, not so much, but, both have some hype. So I would say that the sail colorway is definitely the way to go. All sizes should be profitable in the sail. Let's see. Where is the crazy black? It doesn't show up normally for some weird reason. So what you're going to have to do is head on over to my Twitter. I put a link up there, and you could just check it out there. Alright, so we got just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to put up a screen so you're not going to be able to see all my personal info and stuff like that. If I subbed at 1,000 when you did that zebra vid, am I an OG sub? Heck yeah, you're an OG sub, buttnut. I like that name. Yeah, shout out to all the OGs up in here. But, you know, if you happen to be new by any chance, feel free to subscribe. I'm not going to pressure you into subscribing, but, you know, we do put out some valuable info up in here. Good community, obviously, as you can see. Thank you for the donation, I Bleed Red and Gold. This man is always showing support in all the streams. Good luck to all the sub, and sub for extra luck, Sap game. Thank you, I Bleed Red and Gold, for all the support, man. It means a lot. Good luck, of course, to you too if you plan on copying. All right, so let's hope we get lucky. Anyone nervous up in here? I know I'm always a little nervous. You know, I get that little bit of an adrenaline rush from this. You know, just hoping to get a pair. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Hopefully you guys are too. All right. So again, guys, it is a first come first serve here. So you can expect these to drop at exactly 10 o'clock. Then also for where was it? For Nike sneakers, it is also at 10 o'clock. So if you guys haven't seen the How to Cop guides, you do have 7 minutes to check them out. All the info is in there. Good luck to everyone. Hopefully Nike doesn't screw us over. Someone said, yeah, hopefully. Nervous? Yes, I am nervous as well. Do you need multiple payment methods? Yeah, I changed up my payment methods on Nike sneakers just to be safe. Keith, do you have to refresh the page on Adidas? Yes, you do have to refresh, and it is going to be a first come, first serve. Is there a restock for the Adidas Yeezy 500 Black? I don't think there is. I don't think there's a restock for them. Perhaps in the future. Do you play Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite, but I did just buy an Xbox yesterday, actually. I sold it 3 years ago because I was like desperate for money, but now that I'm in a better position, I was able to finally purchase it back. And, you know, I hope to be able to play it, you know. Hopefully I find some time this summer to get some games in. I'll share my gamer tag with you guys. Maybe we could get some games in together. I think that would be super fun to do. Let's see. Keith, do you have to refresh the page on Adidas for BYMs if it's first come, first serve? Yeah, you do have to refresh. So at 10 o'clock on the dot, you should be refreshing for this page. And then you'll be able to purchase. Again, refresh with Command R. So you will be able to purchase right here. Like, you keep your mouse hovering over the size selection. Alright, guys. Alright. Kind of nervous. I'm really definitely kind of nervous. Are you going for the black or pink? I'm going for the black pair. And if I get this, I might actually do a review on it. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I would not go for any of these common sizes, despite how rare they are. I would stick to going for the more rare sizes. That's just my opinion. Alright. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the drop. I'm definitely a little nervous. I don't know about you guys. But definitely going to be focusing on the Element 87s first. And then I'll focus on the other stuff. Just because I would much rather cop a personal pair than make a few bucks. Definitely trying to get this. You guys are asking for my Xbox name. I actually haven't set up my Xbox yet, just because I haven't played it in 3 years. I just purchased it, but I'll definitely share it with you guys. Now's not the time to be talking about that stuff, though. I will share it with you guys, and we could get in some games. You know, whatever it is, I love interacting with you guys in this community. Just awesome, even if it doesn't have to do with sneakers. You guys are just the best. refresh on Nike sneakers. No, for Nike sneakers, on the app you don't actually have to refresh, but on the website I do believe you have to refresh. Anyway, we got 3 minutes. Are you guys ready? Oh man, I'm already nervous. All right, so make sure your accounts are set up. My accounts are already on this computer. I got this computer. Just going through everything I need to in my head. All right, so we should be good to go. 3 minutes until the drop. Comes 2 minutes out from the drop, or like 1 minute out from the drop. I'm going to put up a screen that hides all my personal info, just so I could like actually check out a pair and stuff like that. All right. So just here's a final look, just so you guys can make the best decision. Thank you so much for the donation. Eric Reacts. What's stock for React, and good luck. I don't know the stock number, but all you need to know is that the sale colorway is going to be profitable. And of course, thank you for the donation. It does mean a lot to me. Hey, BYW is dropped in Korea. It's all around the mall. Yeah, people were saying there's 3K total pairs. I think there's more than that, honestly. I think Yeezy Mafia was incorrect. Someone said Yeezy Supply Live. Alright, no time for jokes. About a minute till we go live. I'm going to be putting up a screen that hides my personal info. If you guys want to still look at StockX, feel free to go look at the site. But right now, this screen is going to be up for me while I try to cop my personal pair for the Epic Reacts. And after that, I'll go for the BYWs as well. But good luck to everyone. It is a first come, first serve, just to clarify. If you're wondering what color for the Element 87s was profitable, again, the sale colorway is the one to go for. Black should be for personal wear only. Alright, a minute left. Definitely a little nervous, not gonna lie. Alright, we got a minute left. Basically 1 minute. Alright. Keep in mind, my stream is delayed. It's about 7 seconds delayed in order for it to not lag. But it should be going live. Alright. Adidas is live. Adidas is currently live. Alright. I am going for size 12.5 here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Vehicles, vehicles. Come on. Come on. I hate these captures, man. It says pre-order. That's peculiar. So I guess you could only pre-order the black one. That's a little weird. Don't know why that is. Yeah, it's saying pre-order. I can't actually order it. Alright. I'll still check it out, though. I'm getting a size 12.5 right now. PayPal is an option, so I'm going to try to check out with PayPal. I'll let you know if that works. Alright, so I already got all my Element 87 entries in. I just got to do one more. Why didn't my Touch ID work? Alright, alright. Alright, my bag is empty. So just, of course, that always happens. Just flew right out of my bag, right guys? I checked out perfectly, and it just was no longer in my bag. Makes perfect sense. Really pisses me off why that happens. So I tried copying the black pair in a size 12.5, and it just got rid of it for some reason. Yeah, very, very weird if you ask me why that happened. Alright, I'm still pending, so you guys are, I know a lot of you guys are obviously still pending as well. I am pending for both colorways because, you know, I'm trying to go for a personal wear. So I'm just hoping to get one of them. That's all I need. Alright, someone said you got the pink Pharrells. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Submit order. Okay, in line. Still pending. Just hoping to get a personal pair for these, man. That is all I want. All images of a storefront. Oh, well, I didn't get the black pair. That's great. I took an L on the black pair. That sucks. Kind of pissed. Ah, man, I hate when two hype shoes release on one day. Really just kills me because it's so stressful. And I didn't get my size. That sucks. Dang it, I didn't get them again. Ah, man. Really wanted these 87s. Damn. Still pending on one account, but that's it. Oh, of course, didn't get them. Alright, last one, my last chance. My very last chance. Ah. Now my computer's not even loading. That's great. Oh boy. Still pending for these sales, man. I hope I get them, but I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to turn out. Uh, Currently just still pending here. If you're, yep, sold out. Just said sold out. Nice. Thank you for the donation. Simple photos. Man's always showing support. If I get elements, I'll give them to you for retail. No, man. No, 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 no. I don't want you to give them to me for retail. You guys are too kind. I want you guys to make the profit selling them if you don't want to rock them yourself. All right? That's, I'm nothing special. You guys don't need to give me anything. All right? If you happen to get those Element 87s, I want you to either rock them, or if you don't want to rock them, I want you to make the money yourself, and with that money, buy a shoe you really like. You know? So no need to worry about me. But yeah, looks like I'm taking it now. I'm just pending on one last account now. It's still looking like an L. Oh man. You see, this is what happens. You have so many Yeezy releases, so you think like you're in for the clear. Like with the Yeezys, we were all taking like tons of W's, right? But now all of a sudden it gets a little more difficult. We weren't able to cop, unfortunately. All right. Looks like I'm taking an L. Yep, says sold out now. Sold out. Go figure. Well, that's an L for me, guys. Oh, man. That sucks. I could still go for like a size 8 or 8.5 in these Pharrells, but I honestly really don't want to go for them. I tried going for a 12.5, but I couldn't get the 12.5, and once I couldn't get the 12.5, there were only common sizes left. So I just decided to leave it at that. So, yeah, today wasn't really a successful day. Still had tons of fun streaming with you guys, obviously. I'm definitely glad we didn't waste our time with a splash page. You know, that would have been crazy. But seeing that we've been taking tons of W's with Yeezys and all, I mean, we were overdue for an L. Like, it was definitely going to happen. So, I didn't really care about these BYWs. I didn't want a personal pair by any means, so I didn't even go for these. It was going to be like $20 profit, in my opinion, unless you got a really rare size, and I couldn't get a rare size, so I just didn't decide to go for these common sizes. And then I did try to go for the Nike React Element 87s. Took an L on both colorways. So, unfortunately, that's it for me. Took an L on the 87s, and I didn't even want to go for these BYWs just because it's not going to be a ton of profit. So, yeah, that's it. There they go. It was an L for me. After all those Yeezy releases, though, you know, it's expected. You can't take W's on every single release. And to be fair, we could have easily taken W's on this, but, you know, we didn't really want to just because they're not going to be too profitable. Also, not a big fan of this shoe for personal wear. It's up to you what you guys wanted to do, though. If you copped a personal pair, hey, all to you. I just wish I got these Element 87s, though. Took an L, though, you know? It really hurts, really hurts. Really wanted these to go straight to feet. Looking forward to doing a review with you guys, but, you know, that stuff happens. Anyway, though, I'm probably going to conclude the stream here. Thank you guys all for trying to cop with me. It was super fun. Thank you to everyone who just showed support, whether you were just, like, showing support by saying something, or if you guys were, just, you know, like, even if you donated, I always appreciate that. Yeah, we still have the Frenzy app. Yeah, that's it for me. Took an L here. I'm going to be trying the other stuff. I'm gonna head out though. I'm gonna get some lunch or I mean some breakfast. So you guys enjoy the rest of your morning. Really enjoyed copping with you. I didn't plan on doing like an extremely long live cop this time, like we usually do for Yeezys. Um, Someone said cop the size 5.5 in the black boost you wear. Is that good? Yeah, 5.5 is one of the better sizes. So in any of the sizes though, you would be able to profit. So you're not going to lose money, especially because you get free returns on Adidas. So yeah, the GOAT if you were wondering. Don't worry, you're fine. Um, Thank you though for watching. It was extremely fun complimenting you guys. I'll see you guys later. Probably have a video up by tomorrow or the day after that. Yeah, though, congrats to everyone who copped. But, I didn't cop either, so if you didn't cop, it's completely fine, guys. These L's happen. You just got to think of the glass half full. Like, we learned a couple of things. We got better at this. And we're going to have more colorways in the future. And, hey, we copped plenty of Yeezys. Like, we copped the Butters. We copped the 500s, the 700s. We copped a bunch of stuff already this year. So, it's about time we took an L. All right? So with that, I'll conclude it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. And if you haven't already, feel free, spreadshirt.com/Keith Adam, if you just want to check it out. But, love you guys. Maybe I'll give you guys my Xbox gamer tag once I set it up, and maybe we'll play some, like, Call of Duty together or something like that. It could be fun. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest.